But what we're going to be talking about today, in terms of BI, in terms of what people mean, or at least I think they mean when they say BI, is this definition: a framework that enables business users to gain easy access to their business data and empowers them to make accurate business decisions. What we really want to do in a modern BI system is take all the data from our point solutions and kick it up to some data warehouse, which is nothing more than another database, right? But it's a database that's optimized towards aggregating the data from several disparate systems. It's a database that's optimized towards analyzing that data. And everything that you're doing in a data warehouse is designed to feed this decision support system. So in order to get the data into a data warehouse, you need one of these extract, transform, and load tools. Sometimes these are called ETF tools. Microsoft used to call theirs DTS, Data Transformation Services. But the idea is you're picking the data out of your point solution, you're maybe massaging it a little bit so that it fits in your decision framework, and then you're kicking it up to your data warehouse, which for us is just another SQL server. So it's pulling it out of our transaction SQL server, and it's kicking it into our analysis SQL server. So I think the single most important thing in BI is to have an advanced decision support solution. And this would be really maybe not even a technology tool. Maybe this is truly just a business process. How do you go about making decisions? It's certainly a combination of tools and processes. So we have data in this second database. We have to have some method of keeping it up to date. So typically, firms will do a nightly build where every night they pull the data out of their point solutions and kick it into their analysis database. So now I saw this information as being delivered through portals, and I say on demand, and that's where BI came in. Because reports are slow. They're slow to run, they're time-consuming and cumbersome to distribute. So we were trying to get away from reports. We wanted to find a way to deliver this data, to deliver meaningful information quickly, and we saw the portals, or what we were calling dashboards a couple of years ago, to be the way to get that information. So my focus was to have fast access, very fast. It absolutely required. I mean, the users aren't going to wait a full minute to get to a report or to get to data. And what we want to do is we want to give this feedback every day. So these KPIs, we call them, are indicators. They're not precise numbers, but they're indicators of how you're doing. So what we want to do with KPIs is approximate the present and be able to predict the future results. So okay, this is a way of looking at business intelligence. I actually drew this picture in Excel, which makes it so low tech. But the idea is that you can see your data, which is whatever's here in the middle in this light purple color. But you can see it by many different metrics. So I can look at my average annual audit fee by the originating partner of the engagement, right? And I can just get that one number. I can say that that your book is a $2 million book, and his book is a $3 million book. But what BI does is it does a lot more. It lets you put that same data against several metrics. So here in this graphic, I show that you can get that average annual audit fee by originating partner and by client industry, or just by client, or by department. And the idea is that you can take this further than just the three dimensions I'm depicting here in terms of how we run the firm. If we can recognize that a particular industry segment is suffering from economic forces, then we could see what our exposure is to that, right? We could get some idea how much revenue we have in the manufacturing industry, for our manufacturing industry clients, with year ends that are not calendar year ends. Maybe we've already made it through the calendar year busy season, and we want to see what impact these new economic factors are going to have on the rest of our book. So this is one way of viewing what BI is. If you can get all that data up there, and that data exists in several different disparate point solutions.